I'm always grateful that the president frequently mentions the power of prayer, our faith. I'd like to share with you something I play every year. It is something that our team in Los Angeles put together years ago, shortly after 9/11. And during this difficult year, I hope that we can all hold on to our faith. And this is a country of many faiths, many religions. But through it all, he is always with us.
You say you'll never forget where you were when you heard the news on September 11th, 2001. Neither will I. I was on the 110th floor in a smoke-filled room with a man who called his wife to say goodbye. I held his fingers steady as he dialed. I gave him the piece to say, "Honey, I'm not going to make it. But it's okay, I'm ready to go." I was with his wife when he called as she fed breakfast to their children. I held her up as she tried to understand his words. And as she realized he wasn't coming home that night. I was in the stairwell of the 23rd floor when a woman cried out to me for help. "I've been knocking on the door of your heart for 50 years. I said, "Of course, I'll show you the way home. Only believe in me now." I was at the base of the building when the priest ministered to the injured and devastated souls. I took him home to tend his flock in heaven. He heard my voice and answered. I was on all 4 of those planes, in every seat, with every prayer. I was with the crew as they were overtaken. I was in the very hearts of the believers there, comforting and assuring them that their faith has saved them. I was in Texas, Kansas, London. I was standing next to you when you heard the terrible news. Did you sense me? I want you to know that I saw every face. I knew every name, though not all know me. Some met me for the first time on the 86th floor. Some sought me with their last breath. Some couldn't hear me calling to them through the smoke and flames. Come to me, this way, take my hand. Some chose, for the final time, to ignore me. But I was there. I did not place you in the tower that day. You may not know why, but I do. However, if you were there in that explosive moment in time, would you have reached for me? September 11th, 2001 was not the end of the journey for you. But someday your journey will end, and I'll be there for you as well. Seek me now while I may be found. Then, at any moment, you know you're ready to go. I will be in the stairwell of your final moments. love you.
I'm so grateful to have the opportunity to play that for you every year. It's difficult, getting a lot of text messages acknowledging how hard it is to hear that and how powerful it is to remember that God is with us and we should be unified as Americans. I know that we're in the middle of a political season and we are fighting and we are at each other's throats. I hope, and my prayer today, my deepest wish is that through all the turmoil, we remember what it felt like in the days and weeks and months after 9/11, where we were unified. And it is my prayer that we can try to remember what we are like collectively, how strong we are collectively. Yes, that includes respecting points of view that may not line up with our own. That includes appreciation for a perspective that we may have never considered before. But we must remember that this is the greatest nation in the world. We must remember that we are in all of this together, and we've got to stop trying to tear each other apart. I know it's difficult again in a political season. We are a few weeks away from a very, very important, crucial, essential election. A lot of decisions are going to be made by the voters of the United States. But may we never forget a sense of unity that we had after 9/11.